16 wins this semi-final.
Well, that was a great shot there by Jimmy to get on that red. Had to be very accurate, that speed into the centre.
Nine.
And this red onto the pink and really will be open.
10. $16. 17. 23. 24. 30.
Got to be very careful placing that rest. And perhaps that difficulty influenced him to rather jab at his shot.
Well, that shot that Jimmy missed with the rest tends to be a little bit impetuous at times. It's all very well playing the game quickly, but when you get into a little bit of trouble, you need to give it a little bit more thought. I'm sure that he loses a lot of frames that he shouldn't do through playing like that.
Well, Higgins's attempt to screw the cue ball right back ended in leaping the cue ball off the table, getting too much underneath the cue ball. And although White can put Higgins in trouble, he won't be pleased with the way he potted that opening red. It was a frame-winning chance if he dropped on a colour. Higgins is snookered, but he might be able to contain the situation from here.
I think the red will go into the centre. Well, I think Alex can get by the blue. No, obviously he can't. That's unlucky for Alex, and a bit of good running there for Jimmy.
Got to be careful with his safety stroke as Higgins with the other red so near the middle pocket.
That looks a pretty good shot.
An in-off would have been disastrous, with Higgins then playing the cue ball from the D, but now Higgins in a measure of trouble himself. Again, that's not so good for White. Position on a colour would have enabled him to possibly develop this break into a winning clearance.
Jimmy White, 1.
And here's Higgins' chance.
Quiet, gentlemen, please. One.
Out comes the extension to Higgins' own cue, which he makes into a half butt. Just screws in an extra length.
I think he may have gone a little bit further on this yellow than he would have liked, because may have to play this now to either come round the table or which side. Yes, just went that 2 or 3 inches too far. Made it very difficult to get on the green.
Higgins, 9.
And that's a good shot from Higgins.
White had to trust to luck there, but may not have finished too badly.
Well, a good chance here for Alex to put Jimmy back in trouble by bringing the cue ball off 2 side cushions. Decided the blue was too dangerous to play it like that because of the blue.
Foul, Alex Higgins, 5. Jimmy White, 45. Alex Higgins, 40.
Wanted a thin contact, but missed it altogether and hit the blue. And when it comes to a tactical exchange like this, I'm inclined to think that Higgins is the slight favourite. Sent the green whizzing round, but made sure he kept the cue ball fairly close to the ball cushion.
Higgins, 7.
Well, if White hadn't knocked the black in so unluckily, that could well have been the frame for him. Green he'd potted, brown was over the pocket, quite possible to get on the blue. But now the frame wide open again. Brown and blue still needed by Higgins. The roar from the crowd announcing that White now needs a snooker.
Higgins, 12. Gentlemen, there's far too much at stake tonight for us to allow any noisy member of the audience to get away with anything. Please stop it or you have to go.
The pink makes sure Higgins goes one in front. He leads by 13 frames to 12.
Fine.
First to win 16 frames, clinches his place in the final.
6.
About the worst place that it could have finished for Higgins. End of break, but he'll make sure that white doesn't get any.
Alex Higgins, 6.
Well, Higgins had one fluke which won him a frame earlier this evening. That could be an important one for white.
Eight. 9. 16. 17. 24. 25. 32.
There's never been anybody more fast and fluent round the black spot than this young man.
33. 39. 40.
Well, this time Jimmy only needs to be careful to make sure of winning this frame. Still got enough open reds to put himself in a position
48.
where Alex will need snookers.
54. 55.
We'll make sure that he clears the one remaining open red.
62. 63. 70.
Which means that Higgins needs a snooker. So a tremendous break of 70 by Jimmy White. Looks like levelling this match off at 13 frames all.
Not only looks like it, but as Alex Higgins there was trying to get back into the match, he just potted a couple of balls. Jimmy White came back again after that break of 70 to take the frame by the score of 97-20, and so it was 13 all. They'd started out tonight here absolutely level, 11 frames all, and they were still level at 13 frames all. And I think in the years that I've been at the Crucible, I've never experienced an atmosphere like we've got here tonight. They have 5 more frames to play after the interval. I'm not so sure whether they need the interval or whether the crowd do, because it really is an incredible night of snooker here. They know, of course, that the man who wins out of this will meet Ray Reardon. And so come back with us after News Night. You will see every ball, every shot. Alex Higgins.
There we see again, Jack, this constant pressure from Jimmy knocking these long pots in, making Alex trying to get the white back into the bulk end of the table all the time.
1. Eight. Nine. $16. 17. 24. 25.
'Well, colossal screw power there. Tons of spin. Open the reds beautifully.
Just think of Willie Thorne, you know, at 143. $33. 39. 40. 47. 48.
'Alex just stayed the wrong side of the blue there. Wanted to get straight on the blue or just the other side of the blue for these reds into the corner pocket. Trying to cannon the red there over the pocket, missed it, and now just, I would think, play the red into the left-hand corner pocket, screwing the white back onto the back cushion. A tremendous pot. Left himself a brown into the centre pocket. Not an easy shot this at this stage of the game. And then we'll have choice of these two reds into the left-hand black pocket.
58.
Well, this is a splendid break, but he's certainly having to dig out some super putts.
Just needs one more red though, Jack, to put himself 67 in front with 67 on the table.
'67. '72. Alex Higgins, 72.
So Jimmy White requiring snookers.
Eight. Nine. '16. 17. Jimmy White, 17.
And Jimmy White concedes. So what a situation now. 15 frames to 14. And what a situation for Alex now. He has to win this frame to stay in the match. And if he does win it, what an electric finish it's going to be. And Jimmy White might be well satisfied that he had Alex bridging over the yellow there, or else I think he'd have been going for a pot. Well, a colossal screw shot to get back to safety. Oh, and what a marvellous shot, John.
Yes, Jack, tremendous pot under pressure, that. A lot of tension out there now. And that's given Jimmy an excellent chance to get a break going here.
16. $17. $24. 25. 32. 33. 40. 41.
And Alex finding it hard to bear, I think, at the moment. Oh, and he's missed a certain black.
Jimmy White, 41.
And has been rather fortunate there. He's gone into the pack of reds, but left it relatively safe.
Well, he's certainly looking everywhere, but I think he's got to play safe here. Well, a very courageous pot there. That was certainly a difficult one.
Six. 7. 12.
Do you get the feeling, Jack, this could be the winning break?
13.
'And that really is a delightful shot to get around the angles, getting on the right side of all the reds. So Alex breathes again. 59 points in front now. And still enough points on the table for Alex if he can just take his opportunity.
1.
Well, what would you do here, John?
Well, I think he's got to have a go at the blue or the green. There's plenty of points on the table for Alex. And with that, shot has brought the only red that was relatively safe over the centre pocket.
And at the moment, Alex just isn't getting the run. He had it in the early stages, but it's left him at the moment.
Well, he can pot this blackjack, and I think he's got to go for it. Into this right-hand corner pocket. This is the big shot of the frame. And that's a tremendous shot under pressure. A lot of courage Alex has got.
12.
And now another difficult red into the centre pocket.
And Alex not able to afford any mistakes. If he's going to go for a colour to play for the Reds, he must get it, or else it could be the end of the match.
Well, it's not an easy position, this. He might elect to play safe. Looks as though he's going for the blue into the top right-hand corner. And then another tremendous shot.
18. Quiet, please, gentlemen.
Red into the corner pocket, right-hand bottom pocket. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot.
Seven.
32 behind. Red in the middle.
34.
I'm feeling nervous for him, Jack. I think if he clears this, this will be the break of the tournament.
And here we have the colours on their spots.
Yes, Jack, all easy shots these normally, but every one a pressure shot in this situation.
$14 behind.
Just has to hold it together for 5 more shots. Tremendous break, this.
47.
Beautifully on the pink. And he needs the pink and the black. And he's on the black.
62.
And what a fabulous break if he knocks this black in. Oh, marvellous! Well, good heavens, I thought it was going to jump back into the pocket. Anything can happen with these fellas.
Thank you, gentlemen. One. Six. Jimmy White, 6.
Now then, will Alex have a go?
Six. Seven. $40. 15.
And I tend to think, Jack, this has become a test of courage.
Yeah.
$20.
And I think Alex is a little bit short of pace there. Wanted to come more into the centre of the table.
Can take the back red of those two, though, Jack, to come round for the black into the same pocket. Tried to get round the back of the black, just caught it. And Alex played the cannon on that red to leave the red into the centre pocket.
And Alex really rising to the occasion here. This really is something. .31 points the lead. So 52 points to 6. Alex leads 52. In this final frame. 15 frames each.
Being rather unfortunate, though, when splitting the reds. He has a red into the centre pocket, but it's not easy, this red. Now Alex could put the pink into the centre and hold the white there for this red just below the last of those three reds together.
Well, what a time to make a 59 break. That's still enough points on the table now. Can this young man rise to the occasion?
Alex will probably play this loose red at near the bottom cush, wanting to leave the other reds grouped up, as Jimmy virtually needs all the reds. Shouldn't think Alex would want to open any of the reds up here.
Well, now then, a chance. And I wonder how this young man feels at this very moment.
And there we see the difference, the sort of balls Jimmy's been potting throughout this match, and the difference that pressure makes when you have to get them. Just one red now wanted to leave Jimmy needing snookers.
8.
And Alex having a hard look at the scoreboard. And marvellous red. And that will certainly make him feel better. And Jimmy White, I feel, must be feeling that this is the end of the road.
Yes, Jack, but what a tremendous performance by Alex these last 2 frames.
16.
Look virtually out of the tournament. And I don't think he'll be too worried about that now.
.63 behind and 51 on the table. And now just a question of Alex winding up the frame and indeed the match. And what a victory, and what tremendous courage both players have shown, and they've really given us some enjoyment.
50.
Yes, Jack, I think one of the most exciting matches I've ever seen in my life, this.
And Jimmy looking rather sad, but at least he has the consolation of being just a young lad of 20, and he'll come again.
Alex Higgins, 21, foul, Jimmy White, 4.
So Jimmy White concedes. And what a splendid finish. And a truly, truly superb semi-final. So the people's player now has a chance to really be the people's champion. And a true standing ovation.
And so there they are, the 2 men who will now contest the final of the Embassy World Professional Snooker Championship of 1982. The 2 men out of 67 who started over a month ago.